Hello everyone. In this video, you will learn about John Rockefeller's 12 rules of wealth. Rockefeller is mostly known as the richest man of the last century. When converted to current currencies, his wealth is over approximately $340 billion. Rockefeller's 12 rules consist of quotes collected by his fans, what he said, and what was written in his autobiographical memoir. Rockefeller taught these rules of wealth to his son, who learned these rules too. Currently, the Rockefeller dynasty is still one of the richest dynasties in the world. Rockefeller was working with the Rothschilds, another rich family. There may be general skepticism against these people, but we must accept that they know very well how to get rich and how to maintain their wealth. Rockefeller, largely from a poor and large family, became a billionaire and the largest oil king in the world from scratch. Therefore, there is definitely something for everyone to learn. Try to understand what you did wrong in your life by watching the items in this video to the end. Rockefeller's golden rules are as follows. Rule 1. The less you work for others, the better you live. Someone who works all day has no time to earn money. Do not forget that working for others will generally not lead anywhere. Rockefeller worked in someone else's company for a very short time throughout his life. Moreover, when he was still quite young at 16, he rose from an accountant's assistant to the head of a company. However, realizing that this path was a dead end, he quit this job and became a partner with an entrepreneur. Rule 2. Save money. Research where you can buy goods cheaper and in bulk. Plan your shopping list in advance and only buy what is on the list. Rockefeller counted every penny and only spent money on things aimed at increasing his capital. He has been saving money since his childhood. He put the money he earned in a piggy bank. Thus, at 13, he took out a loan with interest, and at 18, he became a partner. Rule 3. If you have very little money, you should trade. If you have no money, you need to trade urgently. Rockefeller saw that the best way out of poverty was to set up his own business and perfectly proved this with his example. Even doing business on a partnership basis gave him the opportunity to become a global oil king from a poor manual. Moreover, he started serious business at a very early age, at 18, without wasting time. Rule 4. The path to great wealth only goes through passive income. Whatever your efforts, create a source of income that will continuously bring you income and live your life. John Rockefeller slowly transformed from a businessman to an investor. Without much intervention, he became the owner of many businesses that brought him income. Passive income that comes regardless of the person's own efforts can be a source of great wealth. Rockefeller perfectly proved this rule with his own actions. Friends, I'm taking a very short break here. We have formed a very nice family. If you join our family and like our video, you will make us very happy. We put hours of effort into these videos, so your support is very important to us. Rule 5. Aim to earn at least $50,000 a month. More is possible, less is unacceptable. This figure was suggested by Rockefeller for a specific reason. He believed that a rich man should not spend more than $50,000 a month, and therefore included exactly this amount in the rules of wealth. Rule 6. Money comes to you through the relationships you build with others. Communicate with people, because those who do not communicate rarely get richer. Throughout his life, Rockefeller believed that communication with others and showing a friendly attitude towards them enriches you. He used to pay his employees salaries and company shares, and thus they also started to personally care for the success of a common goal. Consequently, the personal income of the employees and the success of the company were interconnected. They worked extremely carefully to enrich both themselves and the company owner. Rule 7. A poor environment often pulls you into poverty. Surround yourself with winners and optimists. Rockefeller understood that poor people often have a poverty mentality. They constantly complain and avoid responsibility. Thus, Communication established with such people is usually not constructive. People tend to gravitate towards similar thoughts psychologically. On the other hand, rich people generally have a success mentality. They contemplate possibilities and can motivate others with their optimism. Therefore, communication established with such people is usually constructive and beneficial. Rule 8. Poverty brings out avoidance of responsibility. Stop making excuses for yourself and start moving towards your goals. Most of the time, people resort to external factors to justify their indecisions. However, Rockefeller's eighth wealth rule states that excuses are unacceptable. By generating excuses, people only doom themselves to poverty. Therefore, you should accept all responsibilities in your life. Rule 9. Explore the biographies and thoughts of the world's richest people. The richest people have proven how to achieve success with their own experiences. Hence, their stories and thoughts can be used as rules of wealth. In fact, these 12 rules of Rockefeller are a perfect example of this situation. If you want to get rich, you should listen to the advice of the rich, not of your friends or acquaintances who are in the same position as you. Rule 10. Dreams are one of the most important elements of life. When a person stops dreaming, their life energy also begins to decrease. Rockefeller understood that dreaming was not only beneficial but also necessary. Goals determined based on dreams lead a person to wealth. If a person has no dream, it means he has no vision about the future, and in this case, motivation is lost. From his childhood, Rockefeller dreamed of making money, and he earned $1.4 billion. Rule 11. Help people generously, but do it wholeheartedly and only to those you want to help. Donate to charities. John Rockefeller adopted generosity throughout his life. From his childhood, he gave 10% of his income to the church. Then he started financing other charity projects, and in his old age, he gave $500 million to charities. Rockefeller was always inclined to help those in need, but the aid should come from the heart and should not serve selfish purposes. Rule 12. Create business systems that will work on their own and enjoy the money you earn. Rockefeller's last wealth rule states that amassing money aimlessly is meaningless. You should use the money you earn for your own good and enjoy it. Otherwise, it has no meaning. Therefore, take note of these 12 wealth rules and apply them in your life. John Rockefeller can still be considered one of the best authorities on reaching wealth, and you can follow the best methods according to your financial situation. Yes, friends, you must have realized how important this video is. The fact that you've watched it to the end is the biggest proof of this. 95% of our viewers on YouTube don't watch the videos to the end. I want to tell you that you're truly on the right path. If you start to behave differently from others, you can distinguish yourself from them and achieve success. Therefore, I recommend that you continue to follow us. This family needs you greatly. See you in the next video on the Financial Utopia channel.